Beyond it, Willow Road had returned. The dead trees, the mailbox, the road, his car parked exactly where he left it. Ethan didn't question it. He ran. Across the porch. Down the path. Through the gate. He hit the road and sprinted toward his car, fumbling for the keys in his pocket. That was when he heard the front door slam behind him. He looked back. The house stood in darkness, still and silent. For one brief second, Ethan thought it was over. Then he noticed someone standing in the upstairs window. A little girl in a white nightgown. She raised one hand and pointed at him. Every porch light on Willow Road switched on at the same time. One by one. Even in houses that had looked abandoned. Ethan slowly turned. Figures were now standing on every porch up and down the street. Men, women, children. All smiling. All staring at him. All with the same dead, empty eyes. His car alarm suddenly began blaring. The headlights flashed on and off by themselves. Ethan ran to the driver's side, yanked the door open, threw himself inside, and jammed the key into the ignition. The engine sputtered. Didn't start. He tried again. Nothing. Then a knock came from the back seat. 3 soft taps. Knock. 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 Ethan's blood turned to ice. He looked in the rearview mirror. The little girl was sitting directly behind him. White nightgown. Wet hair. Dark eyes. Bare feet resting on the seat. She smiled. 3:11 a.m. Every light on Willow Road went out. At once. Total darkness swallowed the street. Ethan screamed and threw the car door open, stumbling out onto the road. He ran without direction, blinded by panic, hearing footsteps all around him, small feet, adult feet, dozens of them circling in the dark. He didn't know how long he ran. Maybe seconds. Maybe an hour. But when he finally collapsed, gasping and shaking, dawn was breaking over Blackridge. He was lying in the middle of Route 6, 3 miles from Willow Road. A truck driver found him there just after sunrise. Ethan was alive. Barely. His camera bag was still strapped to him. One of the cameras was missing. The other had somehow recorded the entire night. Police reviewed the footage. At first, it showed exactly what Ethan described: the house, the rooms, the noises, the moving chair. But at 3:11 a.m., the video glitched violently. The screen filled with static. And for exactly 19 seconds, a different scene appeared. Not Ethan's footage. A family seated around a dining table inside number 47. A mother. A father. A little girl. And one empty chair. Then Ethan entered the frame and sat down in it. Smiling. The footage ended there. Police went to Willow Road that same morning. But there was no number 47. No farmhouse. No gate. No foundation. No burned remains. Nothing. At the end of Willow Road there was only an empty field overgrown with weeds and dead brush. According to county records, the Harrow house had burned to the ground in 2005. No structure had stood there for over 20 years. Ethan refused to speak publicly after that. He shut down his YouTube channel. Sold his cameras. Moved out of Pennsylvania. For months, no one heard from him. Then one night, nearly a year later, a user on a paranormal forum uploaded a short clip taken from a home security camera in Ohio. The caption read, "Can someone explain what's standing in my yard at 3:11 every night?" The footage showed a quiet suburban backyard under moonlight. At first, nothing moved. Then a figure stepped out from behind a tree near the fence. Tall. Thin. Human-shaped. It walked into the center of the yard and stared directly at the camera. When the image sharpened, the uploader realized it was a man. Pale face. Hollow eyes. Dirt under the fingernails. Wearing a dark jacket. Holding a camera. It was Ethan Cole. The clip lasted only 12 seconds. At the very end, Ethan slowly raised one hand and pointed toward the back door of the house. Then another figure stepped into frame beside him. A little girl in a white nightgown. The homeowner deleted the post the next morning. No one ever heard from them again. And if you ask around Blackridge today, older locals still avoid Willow Road after dark. Most of them won't even say the house's name out loud. But every now and then, a traveler passing through town stops at the gas station near the highway and asks about haunted places in the area. The old cashier is gone now. But the new one always gives the same warning. If you go looking for the last house on Willow Road, leave before midnight. Because according to the people who still live in Blackridge, the house doesn't haunt everyone. It only takes people who listen. People who answer when it calls. People who knock back. And if you ever wake up at 3:11 a.m. to the sound of 3 slow knocks coming from inside your bedroom wall, don't open your eyes. Don't say a word. And whatever you do, don't answer if something wearing your mother's voice whispers your name in the dark.